Sorry, the menu music on this game might be a little bit like, wait for it. No, we'll just go stick with the chickens for a second. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people are in possession of souls. We're back with Neil Newborn and Ben Starr's video game Dead Take. It's not, you know, they're voice actors in the game. It's not their game, but they're like the main characters. It's a whole thing. Neil Newborn is a Starrian from Baldur's Gate 3. Ben Starr, I've done no further research on, considering this is my second session. Clive from Final Fantasy 16. That's the biggest of the big deals. He's also a Balatro jester for some reason. I don't understand the meme surrounding Ben Starr. Do not come into my chat telling me about the meme from Ben Starr. I don't know what it is, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. I was having some technical issues as I was going live. I could not get my sound alerts to work. It was very no bueno, but they seem to be working now because the applause works, so congratulations me. Yeah. Sky Alucard, wait for it. Wait, 1 second. 1 second, Sky. Sorry, this is awkward. 1 second, Sky. 1 second, Sky. 1 second, Sky. Okay, congratulations on the first Sky Alucard. Happily ever, Clara, welcome into chat. How's it going? Thank you very much for the contribution, chat. If you go to your channel point menu, which is approximately here on desktop, in there is a community challenge. Any channel points put into that community challenge will be refunded to you at the end of a 30-day period. It is all about teaching you a life skill. It is all about teaching you how to save. It is all about giving you the power to afford my more expensive channel point redeems. Welcome, Ryan. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Sanguine. Fucking Sanguine. Sanguine, you filthy little dragon. How's it going? How's it feeling? Are you home now? Like how is the life? Sanguine has been in the hospital, and I've been very worried about him. So he needs to now tell me everything in chat, or at the very least, get straight in my DMs. I was starting to wonder if I were going to say something. Yes, we had somebody come in and, hello, I'm a streamer. My account's only been existing for 4 hours, but would you like to be friends on the Discord? I'm definitely not spam. Yeah, so that's already happened already today. I never start streaming mod view. I was loading as the ban happened. It's fine, Sky. I appreciate it. I listened to Wistan stream a bit of that Final Fantasy earlier. He really reminded me of Richard Iowati with doing his hard voice. Really? Do I need to get Ben Starr up in Final Fantasy? Let's go, let's go, because I keep talking about Ben Starr in Final Fantasy, and I don't actually... Let's do a little bit of research into Ben Starr. Because you and me together, we're going to discover shit, right? So, Ben Starr Joker. So this is Ben Starr as the Balatro Joker. Utterly terrifying. I don't understand what this was. I never saw this. This is a meme that he is, like, he was at the BAFTA Awards, I think. I know it was tied to the BAFTAs and Balatro and stuff. I don't know. But Clive Ben Starr. Yeah, so this is Clive. This is Clive from Final Fantasy 16, right? Come on. Can I get a video of Clive? Can I easily access a video of Clive? Clive Ben Starr, Final Fantasy 16 voice. Go over there. Go. Clive, Final Fantasy 16. Whoa, that's going to be heavily copyrighted. No, we're not doing that. Okay, I'm rolling that right back straight away. Basically, Ben Starr, Final Fantasy 16, good time. Sanguine, thank you very much for the contribution. I'm home yet again. Taking one day at a time and so on. Good. Also, George is here. I'll press this. Gonna get copyright struck now because there was that da 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 da. Yeah, that's gonna be copyright music. That's why looking at video on stream is dangerous. Okay, we go over here, we go over there. George loves you, Sanguine, and he wishes you a speedy, like, recovery from all of your stuff. I know it's not, like, recovery in the literal sense, but he wants you to get better as quickly as possible so you can be more like yourself again. But at the same time, don't rush. It's very important that you rest. Very important that you drink plenty of fluids. Because I've got a story, Sanguine, about fluids. Not as sexy as it sounds. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There you go. Good boy. Okay, let's get rid of the window, the internet window. That we go this. So, last time on Dead Take. This game is like psychological horror adjacent mystery. So, I am not going to remember names because they're all very cliche American names. And I'm not going to remember all of the little bit details, but I'll try my best, which is why I won't stay long and going promptly to bed. Good. I'm proud of you for doing that. It's very important that you sleep. Because sleep is how you heal. George, get down if you're gonna. You can't fuss. You either need to sit. Good boy. Last time on Dead Take. We, as Chase Lowry, Neil Newbon's character, arrived at the house of a sort of the house of a famous movie director. Our friend Vinny went for an audition with this famous movie director and has disappeared. Vinny is Ben Starr, right? We have seen a couple of other faces, such as Laura Bailey from Critical Role. The guy from, I've forgotten his name again. Sam Lake. The guy from Alan Wake. Sam Lake from Alan Wake. Is it Sam Lake? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to Google that as well. I'm terrible. I'm absolutely terrible. What is going on with my brain? Go over there. Is it Sam Lake from Alan Wake? Yes. This man. Have you seen this man? This man. That man there, he's also in the game, and we found a bunch of paperwork relating to the fact that this movie director is a bit batshit insane, and he's built some sort of like, it's like a house that has layers, and it's got all sorts of puzzles inside of it. And there was like a letter from one of the builders of the building, but they basically said, look, we can't do this for you. We've made the plans, but morally we can't allow this to happen because something could happen in this place and somebody could get lost and die and nobody would ever be able to find them, especially if the director layers like Shrek is going to be in here. Yes, 100%. So really we've only scratched the surface. I think there's going to be a certain amount of like headcanon what actually happened in this place. We've been finding all sorts of video footage on like USB drives and stuff, which we've stitched together, and it's given us this sort of these audition tapes of these various actors in this world. But it hasn't really concluded anything. And it is paranormal on the understanding stuff keeps like appearing and disappearing, but also it's like a take on what it feels like to be an actor in modern day Hollywood. But at the same time, is the creepy stuff that's happening special effects, or is it actually paranormal stuff that's happening? It's very interesting. Like, it's actively got my interest peaked. We're back, and it sparked this new interest I have in horror. I played a lot of horror games when I started stream. I really did enjoy the old horror loop. Mortuary Assistant was one of the first games I ever streamed, in fact. I absolutely loved it. It spun me off into this genre of games that I never really played privately, and this has really got me looking at like more recent horror games. So this is the start of a new thing, I think. Well, not a new thing. I'm bringing back an old thing. RightBigChimken is going to play some Right Big Horrors. I've already got a handful on my list. Those will be coming once we've completed this. And Baldur's Gate 3 will be continuing on Saturdays and Sundays. Chat, thank you very much for being here. I'm going to get straight in because the game isn't excessively long. We might be able to finish it today. We did like a 3-hour session previously. Oppenheimer, thank you for the sub.
Hooray. Stuffenheimer has been nesting with us for 8 months.
And welcome in. I don't know how much of this game is left. So if we finish ridiculously early, I'll probably like hop into something random just to finish off the stream. At the same time, there might be ages left, and the internet's lied to me about how long this is. So we're gonna do our best. We're gonna do our best. I was heading to the art gallery because I just unlocked the ability to deal with the puzzle in the art gallery. So let's get rid of the chickens, and let's go over here. Ooh, ominous. Let me go over there. Let me do this. Oh. If you've achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I would love to hear about it. Our community celebrates achievements, big or small, but in the grander scheme of things, it's more about this interaction that we have where I can say that I'm proud of you for something. Some people consider getting out of bed a big deal. Some people consider running a marathon a big deal. I don't care what you are on that spectrum. Just as long as you are on that spectrum. I want you to tell me something that you've done that you're secretly proud of so I can tell you that I'm proud of it too. Today, I am proud of the fact... Am I proud of anything today? I didn't murder anybody. That was actively a concern for a little bit. I made it through the day, and sometimes, honestly, sometimes that's enough. Lovely. Okay. Where are we? Yes, we got the key. We got the key from the painting. Proud of you for not murdering anybody. Sorry, I should have changed the camera back. Go over here. So we spawned into this. So this was a checkpoint. On this painting, there was a little key. We had to take it up here. So very quickly on last stream, there was some sort of party here, we assume. We've not actually seen anything to do with it. We arrive after the party is finished, and we start going about the place, revealing all of these various different puzzles, right? We ended up finding our way out here. We ended up going to the pool house. It was very super duper exciting. We added the tines of the spear, which unlocked the back room to the recording studio, and the guy that sits in this recording studio really has a thing for Laura Bailey. Evil Seedlit, welcome in. Do you have a thing for Laura Bailey? I don't think they're a drug addicted bitch. I think he's talking about the blonde woman. Still. There were other puzzles in here. There was a sauna. We had to get it. I do have a thing for Laura Bailey. Same. We had to. They're the voice of Trunks, which still drives me crazy. We had to get the temperature of the sauna to a certain temperature. There was also a steam room with keys that it steamed us and it sort of drugged us. But this was all to do with getting the 3 times the thing and getting into that back room. I sent her a drawing once and she said it was fucking awesome and I died. That is cool. That is cool. I wish I was talented enough to do fan art chat. Okay, so this was the outside. What did we discover inside real quick? An overview is pretty good. We came in here, there was... my own hat. My own hat is happening. That's exciting. So we came in here. There's a room that we've still not gained access to. There was a lift that had like a display in it. This had a creepy Jack-in-the-Box that for some reason has got Ben Starr's face on it. We're not really talking about that. No one is talented from the get-go. You've got to be shit. Is this where I start my my artist journey? Evil Seedlit, would you like to be the Mr. Miyagi to my artist journey? Do you want to like school me in the way of the drawings? I used to love drawing as a kid. This was Ben Starr's bathroom. We found his wallet. You can find it. Look, here is Ben Starr's bathroom and wallet. Very exciting. There have been a couple of spooky ghosts around the place, but nothing excessive. Do it, start drawing, push through the shit and get good stuff. That's all my advice. Yeah, but I won't stick at it. I'll be terrible at it to begin and then I won't ever want to do it again. We've been finding videotapes around the house which are going into the slots in this room, and there's what sounds to be some sort of electronics behind that wall. Stuff, thank you for exchanging your buttercream egg for a horizon egg. And we've sort of run out of progression points. There's been a couple of points in this game where I've gone, okay, what the hell do I do next? There was a really cool puzzle here where we had to find a sheet of music that had holes cut into it, which allowed us to use the keypad and then get... It occurs to me that there's a thing there. Oh wait, no, there's actually a box on the opposite side. Okay, never mind. Is there a list of eggs? There is, about 200. You and Seedlet should have artist date nights. 1 night a week. They'll hold you to it, so you'll have to do it. Seedlet's going to be, like, living in my house, beating my knuckles with a wooden stick to make sure I'm drawing correctly. Will Seedlet returned a bubble egg and decided to take a sunset mist egg. Enjoy. We've yet to find our way into the tree room. Okay, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Oh, you can't access the list. The list is about 200. There's about 200 eggs on the list. It's just a text document in my PC. You can't access it. I don't want I don't, it's a mystery. It's a mystery. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Picture of Sam Lake in the bathroom. Always fun. For some reason, we don't have a reflection. I'm not... I want a reflection. I'm Neil fucking Newborn, chat. Why haven't I got a reflection? I'm a sexy man. Okay, so... we have a key to this. Uh-huh. The Bargain. A collaboration of Duke Kane and New Cal. Okay. The Final Curtain. The Dreamer. Combination is 111. The Rising Star. Price and Illusion. Okay, so this is an order of play, I think. So this is a story, I guess? The Rising Star. The Final Curtain. So the Rising Star, I would say, is the first. Or is he the... Thanks for the pinball. I would say, interpretation-wise, he is a rising star, right? And then you pull the handle. But he makes a deal with the devil, the dreamer. He wants to be even more than he is now. Price and Illusion. The cost is paid. The Final Curtain, the cost, the job's done. It's whether or not the dreamer is first, because he could be dreaming to become the rising star, but it's interesting that the devil is there, because it feels like order of how he's being met. Okay, hi, Jira. I think the dreamer is probably first. Huh? Is this the order? So he meets the devil at sunrise. He becomes a rising star at midday. Price is paid at sunset. Hey, first try. First try. I had a door. Oh. 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 It's not even a code. It's not even the code for the book that I thought we were about to get. Oh god. Okay. We're gonna go into that creepy door in a second. Let me go touch this thing up here. I can only assume we're gonna get the key for this. Interestingly, I now can't click this. Interesting. Okay. Go to the creepy door. So, it's also a bit of a mystery because throughout this game, various people have been texting me. There is an unknown number that is texting me details relating to people, but it's unclear what it relates to. Duke Kane has been sending me voice notes. It's like Jura, but they're evil.
Great art demands sacrifice. It strips the skin, peels it back, shows what's underneath, but you, Chase, I don't feel it anymore. There's no blood in your brushstrokes, no hunger in your gaze. You say you want the part, but I don't see anything real in you. Feed me something real. Stop disappointing me.
Thank you for exchanging your carnival mask egg for a tiger stripes egg. I can speak. Hi, Kirst. Everybody's coming in. Hello. We've just gone through a secret door. It's very exciting. Locked. Why is there a kitchen here? I see a person in the distance. Where does this go? You're locked. Okay, so... Anybody need a bucket? Whoa! Oh, that's downstairs. Okay, so... I was going to say I don't like it that it's gone quiet and then there's suddenly ominous music. Goes down a staircase. Hey, look, Sky. Oh, that's downstairs. Shush! Akazad. One of the two missing tapes. We're not going to judge the fact that that door was just open. Leah Kane, love. Leah Kane, the truth. Father Voss is gone. He wrote something in the guest book and then left. He just picked up his things, muttered something about his house not wanting to be saved. I think he's right. I'm going to talk to Donnie. I keep this inside. I can't keep this inside anymore. I can't keep letting these pages swallow my pain when I should be screaming it out loud. Tommy, my sweet wonder boy, my angel, I love you. So there's a concern that the director and his wife killed his child, their child. Because there's sort of been allusions to it, and we keep finding, we know we know there was a child in the picture, and then I found a child's drawing of this as if he was being taken away by four strangers. It was very I realize it's more than half done, but is it worth you go to the top left so chat can see the text messages as they pop up? No, on the understanding I have been looking at them. Like, I will continue to look at them, I think, because every time they've come up I have been looking at them. In that case I didn't, which goes against it. So we just got Leah Kane, my love, which is the wife, and Leah Kane, the truth, projector room. Daragud, the truth, projector room. Well, there's something else in the projector room, I think. Get done. Oh, those are creepy. Those are well... Oh, and the doors are closing as if by magic. That's always fun. We got a rose. And a hat. What the hell does that mean? Is that a different famous voice actor that I don't know? I think that might be the first time we've seen his face. That's Chase. That's Laura Bailey. Okay. Hey. Can I take the gun? I can take the gun. Okay, they're playing 3 separate characters. Can I take you? Prop Bible. Anything else? I expected to... Oh god, do I have to do the shots? Oh god, okay. I'll get to that in a sec. Duke, I saw the email you sent Frank. Jesus Christ, do you want me to start drafting obituaries? Look, I get it. You don't like him. You don't trust him. You don't think he understands your vision, but Duke, this is bigger than liking someone. This is about getting the movie made. I'm not asking you to hold his hand. I'm not asking you to like the guy. I'm asking you to talk to him. 10 minutes, that's it. Let him get his pitch in. Let him feel like he is part of this, and then walk away knowing you played the game the way it's meant to be played. Because right now, Duke, you're making enemies and not the good kind. Just take the damn meeting, please. Carlisle. We got another text message, which is Frank Gardu, beg for me. Beg for me, chat. Beg for me. Harry Dufresne. Harry Dufresne. That's not young Travis Willingham, is it? Is that baby Travis Willingham? Melancholic Harry Dufresne. God. This looks complicated. Okay, so... I want to be... The camera needs to be straight on with the table. Right? The camera needs to be straight on with the table. Is this a super scary game? No, it is not. Do I need to be brave? No, not really. It's not been... We're having to read things right now. Okay. Left is crouched down. I don't like to use my brain. You'll lie down. And he's just stood in the back. Is that a dining hall? No, that's a... That's a boat. I'm looking at the wrong frickin' thing. Over the shoulder, handheld. I'm looking at this and going, it's too many words. So how do I know what they should be carrying? She's down there reading something. I wish I could zoom in on this. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if this is, like, biblically accurate. Oh, I can give him a screwdriver. Which kind of makes sense based off... But that doesn't tell me... That doesn't tell me... Oh, for God's sake, there's more here. We find ourselves aboard. Outside is a clear night sky streaked with stars. The river below churns sluggishly, reflecting the giant suns. Okay, it's no longer the steamboat. It's the night sky. Fine, 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 fine. We can do that. Am I going to have to produce each one of these? Take one. We find ourselves aboard. Outside is a clear night streaked with stars. The river below churns sluggishly, reflecting the glints of dying suns. No, because we find ourselves aboard. I can't... Willie is tinkering on a small music box, screwdriver in hand. 2 wine glasses and a bouquet of roses are placed in front of the couple. Willie, 7 roses, 2 glasses, one night with 0 care. In the background, the pirate, the steamboat captain. He holds a gun in his hand. He wears upon his head a hat of one of the shipmates. He is in disguise. We find ourselves aboard the Whistle Stop, a steamboat. Outside is a clear night sky streaked with stars. The river below churns sluggishly. Okay, I'm beginning to think that's the correct one. Fine. Okay, Willie, put something in her hands for fuck's sake. A Bible. Willie is on his knees as Marion is laying on her back, looking at the stars. Willie is tinkering on a small music box. Screwdriver in hand, 2 wine glasses and a bouquet of roses are placed in front of him. 7 roses, 2 glasses, 1 night with 0 care in the world. I will you and your sweet words, but many a honey promise melts in the rising sun. I mean it, Marion, every word. I've no anchor on the whole of... I've got no other anchor on the whole of the Mississippi. A gun? How fucking obvious. Something more romantic. They are not alone. We see in the background the steamboat captain holding a gun in his hand. Not romantic enough. This is awful. What do I pay you for? He's the fucking captain. So, take the gun. Give him that. Take the hat. Give him that. This line used in trailers. What's haunting you, Marion? All this. The roses, the wine, you, and I fear it might be any old saloon singer in my seat, and I can't bear the thought because I love you, Willie. I don't believe you. All your hard work, your loyalty must be the whistle stop to Patrick. What about... So is that it? That might be it. Press the camera button. I did not expect that to happen. Holy shit, okay. Are these... They dead? They're dead. Good. What the hell was this? I said no dawn. Find ourselves outside the Garden of Freedom. Willie has stood. So this is just... That's just flavor text. Have the captain. Learn how to spell, you dunce. Eerily. Slow zoom here. Sexy shot. So realistically, that was literally... I wonder if that affects anything else. I wonder if you can physically build that. I find ourselves outside the Garden of Freedom. The sky burns orange while I don't have the backgrounds. Willie is stood as Marion is seated. Is this what this is? Yeah, I'm wondering if that was the telling point, and I had it as a go. I got the positions of them from that before we even started. Good. I have a USB stick, and the frickin' the director is text messaging me again.
I can't tell who I'm looking at. I can't see Willie. I thought it was you.
Why does this feel like a climax? Am I going to finish this game before... the hour is up? I don't have access to everything. It can't be. Creepy shit's happening again. Okay. Pidge, how was your stream today? Are you enjoying God of War Ragnarok? It seemed like you were, which I'm really happy about. Put the USB stick in the thinger. What did that change? Did that change anything? Is it Yellow Belly? Yellow Belly there before? Yes, because I've watched all of the others. Okay. Sit in the chair. And go.
Wow, that's a nice place. You look delicious.
No, you look delicious.
No, stop. Come on.
Vinny, it's so good to have you back home.
Well, it's great to be back, right?
Thank you for sitting with me today. It feels like you're everywhere right now. Your face is on billboards, you've got projects lined up. What's it like being the next big thing?
It's wild. It's really crazy. Yeah, it feels like just yesterday I was dying to break in, you know, and yeah, now I can't seem to get out of it. Kind of eats you whole, this industry.
You've got Shadowglass Chronicles, you just wrapped on Silent Void as the lead, and now there's talk about you joining Duke Kane's new film, The Last Voyage. Care to spill the beans?
Yeah, you know, I've always been a fan of Duke Kane. I'm a huge fan, in fact. The man is a legend.
I think you mentioned in past interviews that you looked up to him.
I mean, he's got the vision, the grit. He commands a story. It's like watching a master work. I remember trying to sneak into a midnight showing of Horror for Us 3 when I was way too young to be there. It was like, what? It just kind of changed me. Duke doesn't just make movies. He creates worlds. And the way he pushes his actors, he is sculpting them into something bigger than themselves.
Some powerful stuff.
Yeah. No, you see his name attached to something, and you know it's going to be intense, groundbreaking.
High praise. I have to ask, Duke's known for being intense. Some would even say merciless.
But it's his world. He doesn't settle for good enough. You know, he wants what is best for the story. Is it scary? Yes. But if you're not scared, are you even trying?
Duke Kane's big break came off the back of one of the most horrible tragedies of his life. Are you one of those artists who believe that all great art comes from agony?
I would say, if there is anyone deserving of greatness, it is someone who has gone through as much pain as he has.
Absolutely.
Again, I'm not to imply that you have to lose a kid or something in order to be great.
Oh, no.
You know?
No.
Of course not.
Okay, so last time we were here, when it did that weird ghosty thing, it was like it was implying there was additional footage to be seen. So he has got a fish. Fish. Slice. No. No. The fish go with fish and gun. Yellow belly. I feel like that needs to go with something. I'm not sure what. That was a good guess, wasn't it? Phone and fish. Oh, this is going to be fun. I'm sure he's not yelling in this little bit of video. He looks angry.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Vinny Monroe. I live in Los Angeles. I'm 5'10", and I am auditioning for a Duke Kane film, which is crazy. Excited. Really excited. Okay. This is me taking my shot.
Uh-huh. 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 What does that even mean? Is there more? It was all splicey at the end. Oh, so what happens now if I go... No. Feel that's already a combination of two things. The white ones turn into a combination which unlocks the, but then that's a starter one. A difference. No. I literally have no idea where to put him. I have another video. If we go back out into the house now, something I'll lock. I can go put the video down. Because when we were... When I was here before... That weird static noise always there. Am I hearing things? Videos are here, right? So which video do I have? I've got Akazard. Akazard is number 1. No, number 5. I do wish it would give me a thud to tell me whether or not I'm doing that right. $11 lock is what we're looking for. I missed anywhere. There was another room in the... There was another room... We still don't have a... We didn't resolve this. We looked at it, went, oh, and then did the puzzle down here, and it was completely separate. We went down... We went down here. We feel like we're not done in that movie room. Nice. A severed head. Why are the shelves angled so awkwardly? Can't interact with anything else in here. No, I don't. I think this is done. Only because the mannequins are dead. You had a USB stick in your hand, which we went upstairs and stuck in the wall. Why is that one light the only light that's blinking? I don't know whether or not I should be confused that we never found, like, I clicked on this, right, and it zoomed in, and then I left it, and we never actually opened it. Part of me feels like we've broken something. I really... Oh, you know where that is? That's in there with the camera. Okay, we've now been in that room. That was the baby's room. Ads coming up, chat. We will play through. From up there that we've not opened. We came down in here. There's still this with the mouse. I think... But if I've broken something... That was the original recording room with the creepy blonde. We still haven't done anything in here. We just keep sticking USB sticks into more USB sticks. There is clearly a USB stick there, but we can't do anything with this. So we're going to have to get some film eventually. No. I don't know why there's instructions to use a photocopier, because there's no photocopier. We've just not done something. Significance of sword with the green circle on it. Beyond like spamming a bunch of stuff, I don't know what to do now. Hi, Dilemma. I'm stuck. I don't know what to do now. Like, I don't... We've not found any video footage of Zara Good. There's clearly something meant to be there. I'm wondering if, like, I've missed two things. I finished our first book a couple of days ago. I have my blurb, that one up this week sometime. Cool. Jura has started with the second book. I've now bought the first book. It's on my pile to read.
Hi, I'm Vinny Monroe. I live in Los Angeles. I'm 5'10", and I am auditioning for a Duke Kane film, which is crazy. Excited. Really excited. Okay. This is me taking my shot.
When I played that video, I got an achievement. So something's happened in the order it's meant to happen. I don't. There was like a... What happened to the days of games having hint systems in them? That's coming up, chat. There's this. We've not gone in here. I don't think I've seen any reference to a mouse. This. To all household staff, effective immediately per Kane's directive, the dining room will be repurposed as a rehearsal space for the last voyage. As a result, all food items are to be removed from the premises, and meal service within the estate is suspended until further notice. Furthermore, staff must refrain from eating in Mr. Kane's presence at any time. Beverages are permitted, but no exceptions will be made regarding solid foods. This decision is essential to maintaining atmosphere required for his creative process. We understand this might be an adjustment, however, Mr. Kane's requests are to be followed without exception. It proves to be too great a difficulty, or as he has put it, free to remember where the door is. Your cooperation is expected. Stick my hand in a toaster.
Cluck cluck. Someone has just joined the Bok Bok Brigade.
Thank you very much for the follows. You can see my follows are anonymous. If you'd like to identify yourself in chat, please do so, but also know that lurking is appreciated. Thank you for the first time chat, Wolfgang. I want to say I love your Twitch name. Thank you, I appreciate that. I was inspired. It was from Digimon. We are currently stuck in a puzzle game. Where to go next? Still feel like this is something, but... Oh yeah, the ads are running. Did you enjoy them, Dynamite? That's the most important question. Did you enjoy the books? I didn't ask. I did. Good. I'm glad. Ever feel like you're missing something really blatantly obvious and it's right on the tip of your tongue and I can't find this? I always look forward to your summaries, reviews, Dilemma. Okay, I'm back. Welcome in, Wolfgang. I'm currently stuck in a puzzle and I can't find my way out. Thank you. What did you come up with the Twitch name? It was from a cartoon I watched as a kid called Digimon. And the chicken theme, it was all just part and parcel the same thing. DollyWhiskers, do you want to do you want to give me a subtle hint about where I need to go next? Do you want to do a Google for me? Get to find my way into the tree room. Which actually, considering where that is, might be the one that's at the top of the stairs in the gallery. importance of going there. So do you just mostly play horror games or just sometimes? Sometimes. I used to play them a lot when I started streaming. What games do I mostly play? Variety. It's anything that takes my fancy at the time. Used to play them every week. I did a very, very long time ago. Doing a Google. I just did the dining room puzzle, if that helps. I also am really concerned that I broke something because there's a code here that it zoomed in on and I never interacted with it, and it's now locked for some reason. The bargain. And he got boring. I did not get boring. I've never been boring. You take that back. I'm missing an entire videotape, which doesn't help. I've got no clue. Can't do anything. You're locked. It's interesting that you can continue to play this, but there's no other things to select. Like, why are you able to continue to play the piano? Have I balked it? Have I actually... Have you spliced green-eyed monster? I felt like there was something missing. I felt like... Because it leads you down here, and I did one splice. And I got an achievement. And then when I've done that before, something spawns here. I couldn't figure out how to splice Blue Moon and Yellow Belly. Blue Moon and Yellow Belly. That was what I was missing, because if I look on the board behind me, that actually now makes sense. Which, that's a kind of... I can't decide if all of the other splices have been a combination of two symbols. How does a fish and a moon turn into a green circle with a sword in it? But there is a green circle with a sword in it there. So I knew that the symbol existed. I just didn't understand. Okay. Thank you. Because blue plus yellow makes green. You're not, I'll tell you, I was about to come back with a shitty response, but that's actually legitimate. I was about to be a dick about that, but that kind of makes sense. Self-tape reading Willie, The Last Voyage.
7 roses. 2 glasses. 1 night. And 0 cares in the world.
Oh, Willie. You and your sweet words.
Is that your Willie?
But many a honeyed promise melts in the rising sun.
I mean it, Mary. Are you gonna do it like that?
What?
You're making a fucking face again.
What face?
Every time I say anything, you're like...
Sorry.
Can you just not do that?
No, I'm sorry.
Honestly, it's making me so
I'm
fucking
sorry. I'm
angry.
not doing it on purpose. You're doing amazing.
Oh, do the whole thing in your papers then. I'm gonna fucking hate you. God, fuck!
I thought it was really...
No, don't even fucking... Just do the fucking lines.
Okay,
You're trying to fuck up my career? Answer the fucking question! Are you trying to fuck up my career?
sorry. No,
No, good. Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't like angry Ben Starr. Why is Ben Starr so angry?
7 roses. 2 glasses. 1 night. And 0 cares in the world.
Oh, Willie. You and your sweet words. But many a honeyed promise melts in the rising sun.
I mean it, Marion, every word. I've no other anchor in the whole of the Mississippi.
How can that be true?
What's haunting you, Marion?
All of this. The roses, the wine, you. I fear it might be any old saloon singer in my seat, and I can't bear the thought. Because I do love you, Willie.
I don't believe you.
All your hard work.
Is
Your
Sky
loyalty must be
affiliated
to
now?
whistle-stop to Patrick. What about his promise to make you captain?
I will be captain. And your voice, beautiful Marion, will echo across the river forever.
They're just letting any bitch do it all now.
Anyone would follow you to the end.
In my
But
day.
what happens when the river meets the sea?
My golly, we set sail. We start over atop the waves.
Stop. You'll pull me onto with talk like that. Just... Please don't make me a promise you can't keep.
7 roses. 2 glasses. 1 night. And 0 cares in the world.
Can I express one problem I have with these little cutscenes? Why was Ben Starr's acting more believable when he was yelling at the other voice actor as opposed to pretending to be an actor? Oh, it's somebody delivered my pile of films. Delicious. Official Twitch streamer Skylar Carr. Bad acting on purpose is a common tool for this character as an actor. Is it really? It's not really a trope I'm familiar with. We've got a red bulb. I have a really important question for everybody. Oh, I don't think that was interactable up until that point. Oh, we're in another fucking dimension. Good times. Undeveloped roll of film. Okay. When you put... Take your brain to another dimension. Take your brain to another dimension. Take your brain to another dimension. Play close attention. Wash, develop, stop, fix, wash. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a photo of that. Is that classified as cheating? If I had a notepad, I could take a picture. I could write that down on a notepad. But instead, I'm just gonna do a little bit of a cheeky, thing. I like that it puts us into a different dimension. Beating, go take a photography class and learn it. I've never I've never developed a film. I've developed feelings. Does that count? Oh, it's also in this dimension, I will say. These are the solutions we're using for film development. They're all set up at each station. Develop. God. Not cheating. Us oldies have poor memories. To be honest, I miss having a dark room. So just wash would be H2O, right? So each station has got a different chemical assigned to it. Oh boy, I can't wait for one of these things to reach out and grab me. God. Ah! Okay. Wash. The first one. Just use water. H2O. Washed roll of film. Develop. Okay, this one is the mystery because there's a picture. It tells me. So, if I go back over here. Are you fucking moving? I swear to God, if one of those things grabs me, I'm gonna like shit my pants. This says hydrochloroquine, but it's crossed out. Following Mr. Kane's mandate, we replaced hydroquine with phenidone. C9H10. Duo. Okay. Stop. Something blatant. Listen. Something in the brand new mission. Stop. Ammonium thiosulfate. NH4. NH 4203. I don't care what you're fucking doing back there, creepy monster. Fix. Acetic acid. pH3. Are you trying to tell me I need to remember where the fuck I meant to be going? Because holy shit, do I not remember where I meant to be going. Wash. Wash was at the... It's made the room dark. So I have to walk down the room where there's 100% not going to be something that's going to jump out at me any fucking second. I can get around the goddamn shelf. Oh, I'm sure there's nothing Down here, ready to jump. Scare me. Hang on. Didn't I have a torch? Flashlight. That was almost fucking hilarious. Okay, good. Good. I mean, I called that one about 5 seconds in. I'm not gonna feel. Ooh, that sent a weird. The music. Okay, sorry. Okay, so we are now digitizing this by pressing the big green button. Process the film. Let's go down to the lobby. Let's go down to the lobby. Let's go down to the lobby to buy Chimken a treat. A red herring.
Miss Kane, do you need any water?
No. Let's just hurry this up.
Oh, absolutely. Are we rolling? Oh, great. Okay. Miss Kane, it is truly a pleasure to have you with us. Now, it's been a while since you've come back to the silver screen. I mean, it's a different time now.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think I've ever left. I was born and raised in this industry, and it was only a matter of time before I came swanning back. This industry, it never lets you go, darling.
Just when I thought I was out, it pulls me back in.
Doesn't it just?
It feels like Duke kickstarted your entire career. I mean, you think you can do this without him?
That's a bold statement.
That is a bit harsh.
Oh no,
Donnie's influence is undeniable, but let's not confuse influence with ownership. Donnie is a brilliant producer, but I have earned my place in this industry through sacrifice and grit.
And now you're stepping back into his world.
It is not his world.
I meant the industry.
Right.
Stepping back into the industry. Your hiatus, let's call it that, followed a deeply personal tragedy. The loss of...
Okay. No, not again. Stop. Okay, so there's now going to be splicing because every time we get one of those USB sticks, there's splicing involved. Fish and note. Hi, Kirsty, you okay? Like anybody to freshen your beverage? Charlie Bot. I mean, that's a very... Chigali. I'm just going to call him Chigali from now on. Chigali sounds like a famous Italian painter.
Donnie. I was going to talk to you about this in person, but you just pulled out.
Heyo.
Katya told me you weren't leaving until tomorrow. I'm trying to decide if I think you were sneaking out or if you really just forgot to say goodbye to me. Actually, you leaving without thinking of me is the most normal thing you've done all week. All year. Okay. I'm not taking any parting shots here. It's just that when you get back, I can picture you not even noticing that I'm gone. You know, maybe it's for the best that I'm recording this instead of telling you to your face in case I mess up. I want this to be perfect for you. I know that's important. I'm ready to call it. Most people, when their kid dies, break up. You know, I always thought that was a sign of a bad marriage, but looking back, I guess ours was a bad marriage. I want you to know that I never blamed you for taking Tommy out that night, although I do still lie awake at night wondering if things would be different if I'd gone with you. But I did not deserve to be kept from him like that afterwards. And you have kept me at a distance ever since. You don't even try to hide your revulsion. I know. I know, it must have been awful. You haven't been the same. I remember you came home afterwards and your eyes were black with exhaustion. And I thought you were so strong. I was so proud how you put that into your art. It was, you know, amazing watching you pour yourself into it. It was like watching lightning strike. I just wasn't sure if you were the storm or the tree. And then you drifted. It's like you disappeared. And I used to get so frustrated when you'd walk out of the room on me when I was talking, or when you'd pat me like an acquaintance when I was crying to you about Tommy, or when you'd lock yourself in your office for hours writing away. And then I realized it wasn't you who disappeared. I wasn't real anymore. We weren't real anymore. I overheard you at the Spendthrift Wrap party talking to some guy about how we met on a boat on the Mississippi River. We met in Al Monroe's production office. For fuck's sake, Dawn! I don't think you want a wife anymore.
The Mississippi.
You want a leading lady. You want me to say the lines and dress the part, and then you want to leave me on set at the end of the day.
I didn't do anything to this woman. The director of the movies did something to this woman. The guy that's sending me creepy voice messages did something to this woman.
Please. Please. Please tell me that you were not always like this. I need to believe that something changed, that you haven't been acting this whole time.
Hi, Merrick.
The magnum opus of the great genius, Duke Kane. You know, I used to look into your eyes, and I thought I saw you. Now I just see a shiny black lens. Oh, wow. Look at that. One take.
I think what's more impressive about that woman is she recorded that on like a big, like, movie size reel of film for us to digitize. That's kind of crazy. Marek, before we get too far ahead of ourselves, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Marek. Happy birthday to you. See, everybody thought I would forget that that was a thing, but it's Marek's birthday today. It was confirmed in Jura's stream this afternoon, and I was like, I'm going to remember that. And then Marek's not going to come to my stream tonight because they're going to be busy with birthday stuff. Are there any other symbols in there that we've not dealt with? We dealt with the sun. We dealt with the fish. Birthday stuff was yesterday. Oh, fair enough. Have you had a good day? There wasn't a bang this time. Still don't have a videotape. There's going to be a splice here that I've not considered. Sword and Sun. Sword and Sun. No. Sun. Got it! It's Laura Bailey! Time, chat. It's time. The voice of Dragon Ball Z's English dub of Trunks. And various other projects, but I know them mostly because of Critical Role and Trunks.
Okay, and we're rolling. So this is going to be for our socials.
Okay, there's Travis then.
Fire questions, no big deal.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so the voice of the guy speaking is her real life husband. It is Travis Willingham from Critical Role as well.
So
I've zoomed out.
Where do you go to access your rage?
My rage? Yeah. I don't know. I think for me, it's a matter of tapping into that feeling, you know, where you feel like your voice doesn't matter and you realize that you're the only one who will fight.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Really? I'm sorry. I have to interrupt this quickly because I'm being told you've been cast as the lead in Duke Kane's next film.
What?
Yes. I mean, it's right here. Zara Good to replace Victoria Cross in Duke Kane's The Last Voyage. Principal photography to commence next month. It's just been published. Are we breaking this news to you?
I'm sorry, I can't.
I mean, how do you feel?
Did you say I was replacing Vicky?
Yes, replacing Victoria Cross. Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, wow, I've missed so many calls.
I mean, congratulations are in order. I mean, Duke Kane, the myth, the legend. Are you excited to work with the man himself?
I can't wait.
Okay, interesting. There's still nothing in the hallway, which implies yet another splice that I've missed. Laura's great, but it's Ashley Johnson for the win, if I'm honest. Yeah, I like Ashley Johnson. Have... So she replaced Vicky. Referent relevance. Oh, there's another fucking... There's something here. I don't like that I'm missing these. Both the green ones. I still haven't got a code for the mouse door. There's a room upstairs. A quick loop to see if anything's unlocked. This door here. Part of me wonders if this is going to be the end of the game because of the trophy. There's the video puzzle in there that we're still working on. I'm yet to find the last video. I think there's another splice that I'm not getting. The shield. The only other room that's unlockable that's not open now is go up here. Go that way. Yeah, that room I think goes into where the tree is for whatever reason. But I still think that there's a splice here that I've not got, and I don't know why there's a mouse. Jura, why is there a mouse? Tell me, Jura, why is there a mouse? Any of these imply mouse? Want to know the splice? Look at your text. Maybe it's something in there. That are really obvious. I can call people? Harry Dufresne's melancholic? So there are two people that we're missing evidence from. We're missing evidence from him. What is his name? He is... Carlisle? No, that's Frank. That is Harry Dufresne. Frank and Harry Dufresne. Beg for me, Harry Dufresne. Leah Kane, The Truth, Projector Room. Vinnie Monroe, Projector Room. That's a guess, by the way. Today on Chimken Stream learns that phones can be used to make phone calls. Shush! Honestly, I think I'm pretty close to the end, so if there's a very obvious splice that I'm missing here, I think I would probably take it rather than a sword. Red herring and yellowberry. Oh, because of all the fish? Chimken compliments himself. Some of these are really, like, I'm not seeing... I can't decide if that's outside of the box thinking that I would just have to sit here and, like, spam the buttons, but I have not seen a combination of those two things that would imply... Other than the fact that they are fish? 1 fish, 2 fish, 5 fish, more fish. Chimken compliments himself. I am a really good singer. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Durandria, I guess. It's not your birthday, though. Happy birthday to you. There we go. I'm an amazing singer. That's what we're sticking to.
Wow, you look delicious.
Let's just hurry this up.
Oh, come on, stop it. It's good to be back, right?
Well, that's the thing I don't think I've ever left. I was born and raised in this industry, and it was only a matter of time before I came swanning back.
It's the other half of Ben Starr's conversation.
It never lets you go, darling.
It's wild, it's crazy. Feels like only yesterday I was trying to break in, you know, and now, yeah, I just can't seem to get out of it. Kind of eats you whole.
Doesn't it just?
Look, I've always been a fan of Duke Kane. A massive fan, in fact. The man is a legend.
That's a bold statement.
Duke doesn't just make movies. He creates worlds. And the way he pushes his actors, he is sculpting them into something bigger than themselves.
Donnie's influence is undeniable, but let's not confuse influence with ownership. Donnie is a brilliant producer, but I have earned my place in this industry through sacrifice and grit.
But it's his world. He doesn't settle for good enough.
It is not his world.
If anyone is deserving of greatness, it's someone who's gone through as much pain as he has.
Right.
Imagine saying that to the mother
I don't
of
want
his
to imply you have to
child.
lose a child or something in order to be great. The loss of Tommy must have been immeasurably difficult for Duke.
Well, we certainly were never the same afterwards.
And for him to have carried on and given the world so many incredible pieces off the back of it, as far as I'm concerned, that is an immense showing of strength and endurance.
And neglect.
Not sure I follow.
Oh, well, it's like I'm invisible in all of the films and the work and the loss. Oh, but Donnie rises above it all, untouched, always there. Yeah, we always look up at him because he's sitting on the highest mountain. He's always watching. Nothing escapes him. Not grief, not loss, not me. Because, God forbid, I should be the center of fucking attention. No. Fuck this shit.
Move on. What is it this time? Oh, it's creepy televisions. Goddamn creepy televisions. Aha! The last videotape. Good. Exactly where you go, I think. To the roof! So now we get stuck on a puzzle where I need to put the... I've either done the videotapes exactly as intended the entire time, and this is a videotape that goes on one place and I'm done, or this requires more thought. So there's only one place this can go. Did I get it right first try? Probably. When I close my eyes, you stay with me, you stay with me, I cannot hide, you cannot hide from me, mummy. What in the world is this? This is a game about the movie industry with a bunch of famous voice actors in. It's like horror adjacent. It's not so terrifying that it's terrifying, but it's not so not terrifying that's not terrifying. Does that make sense? Well, welcome in, Bunny. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, so as part of our tradition, we like to share a few of our favorite films with our most cherished guests. These 5 were chosen by insert our little boy Wonder. We hope they give you a glimpse into the heart of our family and what we hold dear. Before you head out, we'd really appreciate if you could sign with your order. Would love that. So are we assuming? Take a photo of that. I'm now having to take photos of video games, Bunny. It's becoming one of those puzzle games. I'm having to take photos of code locks and shit to try and remember where stuff goes. 1, no stopping me. I don't have a video called No Stopping Me. Ooh, Red Valley. Free Mabumbo. For Justice. Oh, they fight for justice. No stopping me. I get it. I get it. I get it. It's words on the front of the box as opposed to... no stopping me is 1. Red Valley. A Bombo. Justice. 5 is Akazad. Nice! Da 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 da. Not really necessary. Uh-huh. Oh! 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 Is this meant to be Vinny's phone? Who did I DM who did I DM a 4-digit number to when he said that right at the beginning of the game? Is it Dolly? Dolly, did I DM you a 4-digit number the other day? 4328. 4328. Nice! I knew that was going to be something. In one of the first original messages, he was like, my PIN number's da 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 da.
Vinnie Monroe, it's Duke Kane. I worked with your father. He was a storm in this town. Al opened more doors than anyone will admit. And now, you walk through them. Doesn't mean you haven't got something of your own, though. There's a charm to you, a polish. And honestly, we could use a little polish around here. That's why you're here. That's why I'm letting you in. I want you, for Willie. He's a lead role of my new picture. You can do it. Send me a take. That boy who called you, Chase, I did some digging. He knows you. Very well, in fact. Actor, beyond his prime. But he wants your role, doesn't he? He's persistent, obsessed, very hungry. Do I talk to him, Vinny? Do I carve Willie out of him? Call me. I know he's your friend, but you have to understand, this industry, our world, it demands sacrifice. Like my boy. Every great performance has a body buried underneath it. Chase was never built for that. He clings, you sever. That's what makes you ready, Vinny. That's why I chose you. You're like a son to me, Vinny. Make me proud. It's time you stop waiting for permission. Your father knew that. This is your role. You take it. You own it. This house is yours now. This is your shot. I can see something real in you, Vinny. Feed it to me. Feed me.
Feed me, Vinny.
Great art demands sacrifice. It strips the skin, peels it back, shows what's underneath. And you, Vinny, I see everything. There's blood in your brushstrokes, hunger in your gaze. I'm proud of you, Vinny. Vinny, or should I call you Willie? My boys are in touch with your fathers on sealing the deal. You should be elated. You earned it. There is one more thing you need to do. That boy, Chase Lowry, I worry that he'll follow you like a ghost, sapping your focus, dulling your edge. Remember what I said. True artists don't ask, they take. And you, boy, you sever. Sever him. Get rid of him and this role is yours. Oh, my boy, my little angel. You'll carry us into the future.
Why does it sound... Is he asking Vinny to kill Chase?
There's a party, Vinny, which I'd love for you to attend. This party is for you. You'll meet the other cast, the crew, your people. It's important you attend, Vinny. There are moments in a man's life, pivot points, where everything changes. This night will be one of them.
Just watch your screen test again, very punchy. You got a good face for it. You're working hard to make something of yourself. You'd be surprised how many people fall at the first hurdle. You think you've earned a little R&R. Not you think you've earned a little R&R. Thank you so much for the kind words, Mr. Kane. I really appreciate it. And you, of course, hopefully I can convince you that I have the star power for something like this. I'd say call me Duke. I'm assuming you're in town. Yeah, Duke, I'm doing some voice work in San Francisco next week, but I'm in town for now. I'm not, but go to the house. Security will let you in. Get there for 8. There'll be a gift for you in the mouse bedroom. Bedroom code is 1016. Let me just write that down. "1016. You've earned it." Good thing I remembered that login. Vinny, don't forget the audition tomorrow. Drop me a call and let me know how it went. If you get this and Voyage, we're talking big bucks. Vinny, how did it go? Answer my calls, please. Vinny, the casting director told me you didn't bother turning up to the audition. This made me look like a schmuck, let alone you. I'm your agent, not your assistant. When I tell you to tell you to go to auditions, you go to them. Not good enough. Call me back. Rachel, I'm free Friday. Thanks for your number. I've always loved your films and huge love for you and Moonlight Man. They should have never cancelled that show. Yeah, of course, always happy to meet a fan. Let me know if you're free this week. Would love to take you out for some food, see where we end up. I'm free Friday. Kiss, kiss. New idea, you and me, director-actor combo. Just us two. I'll film and edit, and it'll be like surreal as fuck. Just you eating this steak and fries in a big warehouse. Think about it. People will be gripped. Nothing happens. Maybe pour milk on the plate at the end. Anyway, I'll write something up and just let me know. Hope you're good, bro. I wonder if that's like... What the fuck does that even mean? Also, who has a photo of themselves as their phone background? Do actors have photos of themselves on their background? Is that a thing? That is a hard drive? %. Property of Vinnie Monroe. Again, I'm stressing to the security team that we need to force the no-phone policy on the estate. This is non-negotiable. We're finding more and more violations of this rule even today. I guess Vinnie Monroe's cell phone went off during a private screening. Mr. Kane was not happy. I am not happy. Repeated violations will result in security docking of pay. And obviously this reveals the big old... Oh, the teddy bears were spy cameras all along. For some reason, there's a photocopier. Is that a little black book? That's a check for 50 grand. Paid in order to Dylan Holmes. I've paid up, delete the footage, H. Did they make a snuff film? Is this where this is going? Is Vinny dead? Harry Dufresne, Black Bile, Harry Dufresne, The Truth, Projectorum. I'm really curious about this modem and why it's just in a drawer and accessible like this. I have the code to the mouse room now. I wonder what would have happened if I'd played the game from the beginning and knew the codes to the locked doors. So theoretically, I could have gone into... It's one of those things, right? You get games with code locks in. Oh, there's creepy shit going on down here. Is he in there playing Cyberpunk? 1016. Wasn't that the opening music to Cyberpunk? Oh, he left his boxer shorts. How concerning. Oh, who doesn't like a shower in the middle of the bedroom? That's always a bit odd as well. Non-disclosure agreement. Does anybody else think this looks like pornography? There's lotion. Told me not to close my eyes. I didn't. I kept them wide. You wanted me to see you. I saw you. You leaving your little red love letters on me. I swallowed the whimpers because that's what you like best. My silence, my obedience, my devotion. I smelt the copper and sweat that clung to this air. It was thick, heavy, the weight of my want, the weight of you. You call me perfect. Art. You traced my ribs with your fingers, counted them like rosary beads and whispered prayers that only I was meant to hear. Pray to me. Pray to me. I'm assuming that's a typo. I can still feel you behind me as I write this. I can feel you guiding me, commanding me, owning me to write this. I'm signing it. I'm marking, Dickie Duke. I'm going to put it out there and say somebody recorded a pornography. Somebody did a pornography in this bedroom. Somebody did a pornography in the bedroom. I really don't. Oh, nothing like a bedroom. Nothing like there being a bedroom where we think pornography happened and for some reason there's duct tape and pliers in a cupboard. Please help me. Screaming blood, full 25. Beg them to stop, full 23. Full 23. Mum. God. I don't want this. Summer 24. Spring 24. What's the significance of the little dude with the swords for hands? Full 24. Why is nobody helping me? Number 69 is my favorite. And after all, they chopped off the balls. Have they been burying the bodies at the bottom of the mine? We're gonna drop in 3, 2, 1. Anybody else expecting there to be a drop there? Shout out for TLB, thank you very much. Shout out for TLB. Hi. Chat, there might have been a murder here. Nope. Aha. 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 Hail Satan! Oh, I will also say I just said Hail Satan, but his entire bed is in the middle of a pentagram. And suddenly... Hail Satan! The lullaby, and suddenly this is interactable. Uh-huh. Why could one house possibly require so much lotion? Ha 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 ha. Puts the lotion on its skin. Does this game have jump scares? There have been a couple, but not an excessive amount. Like, there's been some, but not like they're not every 5 freaking seconds by any means. He who wears the ears belongs to the house. Is this a really bad take on how terrifying the Disney, like... We're gonna kill some actors. That was a Disney reference. So blood doesn't show up under the whatever. I think it's semen. Boring, failure, loser, pathetic, not good enough, worthless. Makes me want to walk around the entire freaking house with the UV light on. What does that say? What it takes to become a star. I don't think I want to go into a movie theater with a fucking UV light. Oh, suddenly... God forbid they commit a murder in the movie there. Oh! Oh! Ha ha. Cutting room. Moon and cross. dying of hunger? I've got a bad feeling. That was a young Travis Willingham. Is it? It is actually him young. I did wonder. I think that's possibly the easiest puzzle they've ever asked us to solve. Oh my god, there's a bed that's making sex noises. Fuck Duke. Frank got the truth. Okay, so Frank is this other guy, but we've not done a splice of the moon and the cross yet. So moon and the cross. And there's Travis.
Hey, Chase. Thanks for reaching out, man. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get back to you. I've just been crazy and completely slammed. But yeah, I got your messages. I think it's just hard to cut through right now. You know, I think we're all just looking for any sort of advantage or boost that we can find or use. But listen, if I'm being completely real with you, I'm not entirely comfortable with talking you up to Duke. I don't really know him like that yet, and to be honest, I don't really know you like that either. So, yeah, I'm just really sorry about that. Uh, and listen, if I could give you a quick pointer, you know, you can only go the connections route so many times before it has sort of the opposite unintended effect. Does that make sense? Shit, I'm sorry. That probably sounded harsh. It's well intended. Like I landed this because Duke couldn't see Patrick as anyone else. It had to be me. So, yeah. Take your shot.
Okay. So I still have a USB stick in my pocket. I'm gonna do phone and cross. Sorry, not phone and cross. Oh wait, no, phone and cross. Cross. Matter if I do it the wrong way around? Oh wait, no, I'd already done that about 1 billion years ago. That was one of the first ones I ever did. Okay, I reverse filled that by accident. I got that video right at the very beginning. Okay. I have a USB stick. That input. All-devouring death. Uh-huh. Okay.
Flap flap. Leonard 317 just raided.
Leo! How's it going, my friend? I hope you're having a good day. Raiders, my name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I'm a variety streamer, and today we are playing a game called Dead Take. It is a heavily heavily story-based horror type game involving a bunch of famous faces. We've had Laura Bailey from Critical Role. We've had Travis Willingham from Critical Role. We've had Sam Lake, popular from the Alan Wake franchise. We've had Ben Starr, who is Clive from Final Fantasy 16. We've had Neil Newborn, which is a star-in for Baldur's Gate 3. They're all here. They're all here, but welcome in. Basically, if you want to avoid spoilers, I suggest, I don't mean to be rude, but don't feel that you have to stay if this is something actually piqued. Nymea, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. I'm going to play a trailer for you. If you see anything you like, please feel free to stick around. But if this is where I lose you, that's all good. I will see you in a second, and I hope you had a good stream of Civ. Tell us who won. Did you win? Enough of the fanny and penis talk. Hello, Raiders. My name is Chimken. I'm a very shy, attractive, naive, extremely modest, pent-up, pilgrimy type of man. I wish I was lying. Butts, motherfuck, sucks. I'm a very straightforward human being. Disclaimer, balls directly up my ass. What a glorious rim job, maybe a bit too far. And now we're moving on. I desperately need to piss. I've retained some feeling in my ass cheeks. Let's make it weird. I will get the cow pregnant. And you're the one that's about to be turned on by it. There's two of them. Bye. Do it again. They were naked. I'm sure it's fine. What happens if I touch myself? Don't answer that question. Did you know? I like it when people kiss. I'm not a simpleton. I can't be good. There's nothing weird going on. I will literally get your butthole lasered. I have a reason. I am the problem. Fisting and a cum bath. We are not a cum bath. We are a cum nation. It's not as weird as that sounds. DM me if you would like to. I saved it. We're mid-Civ game at the moment. Leo keeps fighting Spain for the sangria. I mean, I'm quite on board with that. I'm a Philistine, though. I went somewhere in Spain once upon a time as a kid. When I say a kid. They made sangria with Coke, and I've never gone back. Make sangria with Coke instead of lemonade. Try it once, and thank me later. I think I'm winning. You're winning. I mean, that's good. What kind of victory are you going for? Are you going to go to space at the end? That's the only thing I know about Civ. You can go to space at the end. There he is. That man with his sexy waistcoat.
Hi, my name is Chase Lowry, 6'3", Los Angeles. Just want to say I'm really excited to get to audition for the part of Willie in your upcoming project. Oh, one thing, Mr. Kane, if you're watching this, I just want to say I'm a huge admirer of your work. I get Willie, you know?
He gets Willie.
I really do.
He'd get my Willie, if you know what I mean.
No distractions. Total sacrifice. He'll do anything he can to get what he wants, in the same way that I'll do anything to further my craft. Because no one tells you how fucking hard this is. No one tells you what you have to personally sacrifice to put your art first, before you, to honor these stories. No one fucking tells you how hard it is. And I promise you this, I will do anything for this role, this project, for you, anything. Because it has to be me that tells the story. Because it's me. It's me. I am Willie.
I am Willie. Come to my office. Is that the... So we just got a text message. Got a text message. We just got a text message. Come to my office. I know you're there, Chase. Come to my office. I'm assuming, based off all of the what's left in the house now. Look at my inventory. Oh, it's a flashlight. Can we turn the lights back on, maybe? Oh, they've, okay. What the actual fuck? I kind of dig the vibe. Suddenly, security. Dolly, would you mind if I got some flashy lights for the house? I want to be able to walk around our entire house with lights like this. Why is Spider-Man in there? Every light in the house does this. Mannequins divorce.
You lack substance, Chase.
What the fuck?
You're empty. Inside you, there is nothing. You thought it meant something, didn't you? Thought it made you something. Well, but you don't have it. You won't have it. Willie isn't yours. It's Vinny's. You. No fire, no bite, just a gaping, hungry mouth waiting to be fed. You think this world feeds people like you? No, Chase, it devours you. But you're still here, still hungry, and that's interesting. So what now, Chase? Will you give me something real? Show me why you deserve to be here. Have a seat at the table. To be fed. Well, Chase, this is your shot.
Huh? Sorry, was it giving me two options? No, really, I only have the one option. A severed head!
Your shot.
Fuck. I can, Ben Starr, I'm coming for you! I've got a gun, Ben Starr! And I know how to use it! Ben Starr? Hello? Loud noise incoming. And then suddenly he's on the face of the last voyage. I'm
Benny Monroe, Los Angeles.
To honor these stories, no one fucking tells you how hard it is. Or tells you what you have to personally sacrifice.
Here's my
Because it has to be me. It's me.
I'm beginning to think I'm not actually in a director's house anymore, Toto. Don't you just hate it when your hallway does this? No, that's not important. That makes my stomach feel funny.
There's something funny about looking back. You think you always knew what was going to happen. You don't know. One day you blink, and then it's all over. And you think, where did it go? And you spend the rest of your life trying to stretch those moments out. Trying to grab at something that isn't there. So you act. You pretend. You try to wear a face that isn't yours. And you just hope to God that anyone believes it. What is it they say? Fake it till you make it. Or till you don't. Yeah. That's the joke. Making something real. Nobody tells you how long you're gonna wait. Nobody tells you that you're running out of time. So you start thinking, what if I stopped waiting? What if I took it instead? What if?
Funny about looking back. You always thought you knew what was coming. You don't know. One day you blink and then the ride's over and that's it. And you think, wait, that's it? You spend the rest of your life trying to stretch these moments out, trying to grab at something that isn't there anymore. So you act, you pretend, you wear a fake face that isn't yours, and you pray to God that someone, anyone, believes you. Yeah, I mean, what do they say? Fake it till you make it, or don't. And that's the joke, isn't it? I mean, you're making something real in a fictitious circumstance. No one tells you how long you gotta wait. No one tells you how fucking hard it is. Things you'll have to sacrifice. Seeing friends, walking away from lovers, no fucking money, no apartment, living in your fucking car, going to audition after audition with every motherfucker in there looking exactly like you, making the same choices as you, and you have to sit there with a smile on your face and you say thank you for the opportunity. Day after day, you have to do this, and you have to be fucking grateful. And you have to wait. Until one day, you just say no. I'm not fucking waiting. I am gonna take what is owed to me. And you do.
But did he actually kill Vinny?
Think, what if? What if I just take a bit more?
Don't like the way it just stops like that. I feel like the game's freezing. Hello, Dark Room. Are the credits in here?
Hey, Chase. Hey, buddy. Look, I wanted to tell you this in advance before you hear it from,
I feel like this is a little
someone
bit
else.
like his mental break, though, right?
But, okay. Okay, I spoke to Duke and casting, and they don't want to see you. I mean, I think you're an amazing actor. I think you're an amazing actor. But they think you've had your time. It's really hard for me to say this. Because I look up to you, man.
He thinks so too.
I really do. I think you are an inspiration to me. But they said no.
Hello there. You caught me thinking about something
there he is.
truly magical.
Wait for it.
Stories.
Guess who it is?
Like bridges, they connect us to one another. They carry us across time and space into worlds we've never imagined.
There he is.
Places we've only dared to dream about. They teach us about each other and ourselves. They help us imagine who we can become. They change us. And movies, well, that's the greatest form of storytelling there is. A craft where ideas, no matter how small, can grow into something so tangible that they can touch the hearts of people. And that's the magic of it, isn't it? To take someone by the hand and lead them into a dream. To give them a story that stays with them. A secret treasure they can carry with them forever. Of course, not every dream is easy to bring to life. Sometimes there are hurdles to leap, puzzles to solve, and paths that aren't always clear. But the reward of seeing that finished story, or knowing the effect it will have, it's worth every step. So to you, I say this. Don't wait for permission to tell your story. The world needs your voice, your vision. Tell the stories that burn the brightest in your heart. The ones that scare you because they matter so deeply. Imagine what you could conjure. Imagine the lives you could change. So go on. Pick up that camera. Show us what's inside you. Because the future of storytelling is in your hands. And I, for one, can't wait to see what you'll uncover.
Interesting that they left him. I knew he was in this. I didn't realize they'd leave it this long. Matt Mercer, everybody! Wait, do I have a... Yeah! Bear with while I take an elevator to the credits. Where the hell are we now? Perfect roll for the stem. Take your shot.
Roll sound.
Speed?
Camera. Chase. Do you know how important this is? I think you do. You wouldn't be here if you didn't. There are many men out there who would kill to be where you are. Where you stand. Do you understand, Chase? People would kill for this. Mark it.
Chase Lowry, scene 24A, shot 1, marker.
Action.
Really, really interesting. Really interesting. I really enjoyed that. The question is, did he actually kill anybody? Or was that all a metaphor? I love that Sea Dog was in that. And it is crazy to me that the devs of Pal World made this game. This was published with help from Pal World. That is right, isn't it? Now that I've said that out loud, I need to check. 1 second. Pocket Pair Publishing. Is that Power World? It is, yeah. Publishers of Power World help make this. I like to play the credits on this channel, so we'll just sit quietly and ruminate on all of the possibilities. Not very long credits. Thank you for playing. I really enjoyed that. That's exactly what I needed. Sorry, this is a really awful cut because it's one of those games where the audio cuts out as soon as you focused on the window. That one and that one. Holy butts. So part of me is like, was the death of Vinny a metaphor for like an attempt on his career and Chase failed to do it? I'm not sure if that meant a literal death. But what was the UV light and the spunk about all over the walls? Well, obviously there are deep cuts to like how to get ahead in Hollywood or how people have got ahead in Hollywood in the past in this. It's yeah. We're back. We're playing horror games on the channel again. UV lights with luminol is also used to find blood. But I didn't spray luminol anywhere. I was just walking around with the UV light. Maybe, to be honest, considering there's ghosts and stuff in this game, maybe the UV light wasn't entirely based in realism. At the same time, Mortuary Assistant DLC next. Oh god, there is DLC for that game, isn't there? It'll be really like old times if I pull that shit out of the bag. Okay. This felt great. This felt honestly, this felt really good. I had since May. Rachel, congratulations on the bronze trophy. Since May, in May, somebody redeemed 1 million channel points, which made me stream. There's additional content in Mortuary Assistant since launch. I mean, your affiliate anniversary is coming up, right? What better than a return to the first game you ever streamed? That is very true. That is a very good point. There's a load of I played Mortuary Assistant when it was brand new. I did one playthrough and I've never gone back to it. They've added content. Or at least, as best as I can tell, they've added content. I'm not sure if they made it harder or easier or just like Shia LaBeouf, just do it gif. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. In May, somebody redeemed 1 million channel points. And made me stream Baldur's Gate 3 for the entirety of May. And that was great. I had such a lovely time. It ended in a little bit of a... I ended the month in a little bit of a state because of various medical things. I got ill, which didn't help. But at the same time, I also had a surgery that really absolutely knocked me out for... I'm still feeling it a little bit in my mouth now, and it's been multiple months since I had it done. Which is all normal, don't get me wrong. My tongue surgery, it's all normal. but we're working on it. And after May, I felt a little bit at sea. I was like, I need to finish Baldur's Gate 3. I'm still determined to finish Baldur's Gate 3. I'm still having a really nice time with it. But I struggled mentally with this idea that I needed to be doing nothing but Baldur's Gate 3. And then slowly over time, I started to sneak stuff in. We did Get to Work. I did a full playthrough of Get to Work again, and we finished that. We got the credits. I've played like a solid week of Peak. Peak I'm absolutely in love with. I still want to get my speed run down to 30 minutes, but all of this took away from the Baldur's Gate 3 thing. And I got myself into this place in my head where I was like, I don't want to go live because I'm not playing Baldur's Gate 3. I need to do something other than Baldur's Gate 3 because that game is all-encompassing, especially when you get to Act 3. And it has been such a refreshing, as stupid as it is, considering the subject matter of this game, it has been such a refreshing sort of like palate cleanse to come back to a horror-adjacent game, because why I got started with streaming is fairly well documented. I got started with streaming in support of my partner DollyWhiskers in chat. They were doing the stream thing as well at the time, and now do so only occasionally. I started streaming in support of them, but I picked a genre of games that I don't play in private. I don't play horror games in private at all. It's never been a type of game I've sought out. And I've always had, I can't think of a single instance where there's been a horror game that I've played on stream where I haven't felt like it's... More horror games are coming. More horror games are coming. I'll say it again because I said it on yesterday's stream. Baldur's Gate will now be limited to Saturdays and Sundays. Mondays, Fridays, Mondays, Tuesdays will be one-time events / horror games. Because a horror game like this sort of game lends itself to be played in a 2-hour stream. Baldur's Gate needs at least 4 hours to get any level of progress from it. So we're just gonna muddle around. We're gonna be playing some dark shit. We're gonna be playing some dark shit, and I hope you are ready because it feels really good. There's a psychological part of it that feels like I'm getting back to why I started all of this in the first place. Not that we moved away from why I started with this in the first place, but yeah, I feel really good about streaming, and I feel really good about streaming this. That's it. That's the tweet. Good. That's it. That's the little bit of feelings. That was the feely feels anyway. Chat, I want you to know that I'm glad you exist. We're going to wrap up there. I am well over time. Chat, I want you to know that I'm glad you exist. Thank you for joining me for Dead Take. It's been great. If you have not spoilt yourself massively, I highly recommend it. More feels, play Life is Strange. I know the ending. Hey, that's my cat. It is your cat, yeah. Life is Strange is never going to be on my list on the understanding I know it. I know the ending. It's Chrome's birthday and she's live. If you're looking for someone to raid, I will raid Chrome because it's their birthday. Chat, I'm really glad you exist. At the beginning of my streams, I ask if there's anything I can be proud of you for. So at the end of my streams, I like to say something different. Chat, which Life is Strange though? I watched the first game and I know the ending of the second game. Life is Strange is really not Life is Strange is really not a franchise that I ever think I will play. I've seen too much of like the twists and turns. Life is Strange 3 is a wholly different story, which is the one I know the ending of the first one. I know Max Caulfield's story. Which I don't know which game that ends in. I think Life is Strange 2 is like a random person. 3 is a different. I don't know. I don't know. Life is Strange is probably not it for me. Though I do want to play another game from that same developer or writer, which is oh god, it's like the girls and they're in a band. I can't remember the name of it right now. It's on the list. That is also spooky adjacent, so I might that sort of also fits in the bracket of what I would like to do with the horror games that I'm going to try and sneak in here or there. Bloom and Rage. Is it Bloomin' Rage? That's the, yeah, I've played most of that. It's great. It's sort of on the list. And it's sort of, I feel like that's going to scratch my Life is Strange itch. Dro, I think you said good night. Good night, Dro. Good night. Hope you have a good one. Lost Records, Bloomin' Rage. Yeah, that's on the list. That's on the list. The Exit 8 is on the list. There's a game that I want to play, or at least for one stream, called L's Tales Chairbound, which is about being tied to a chair with a bomb on your chest, and you have to explore this haunted building, which I really like the look of, but I'm not sure it'll be a more than one stream game, because it was very cheap, for one, and I can't imagine the concept will take me very long. So there's that. I have a list. There's more stuff coming, and I feel really good about it. So yeah. So thank you for being patient with me. I know thank you for being patient with me. I feel like, I know it's irrational to say, because I feel like my content has been, since May, I feel like my content is either not dead-ended, but I feel like it's been a little bit all over the place. So the fact that you are still here and watching me, I really appreciate. And I know that's probably irrational. I don't need you to go, no, that's not true, Chimken. I don't need you to say, no, that's not true, Chimken. I just, there's an irrational part of me that feels that. And I'm trying to work past it, and the horror stuff makes me feel good. So, good. Chat, I'm really glad you exist. At the beginning of my streams, ask if there's anything I can be proud of you for, so at the end of my streams, I like to say something different. Chat, I'm proud of you for existing. I'm really glad you exist, but I'm also really proud of you for existing. The fact that you are perpetuating yourself on a daily basis with all of the social, economic, and political shit that's going on in 2025. Somebody needs to say it, and it's the fact that I am proud of you for just being. I will never ask you to be okay as a person. Okay is massively subjective. There are some people out there that are never okay, but the fact that you are still going, or you are working on still going, or you're just doing the best as you possibly can to stick around for as long as possible. I'm really proud of you for that. I'm really proud of you for that. A couple of reminders on that subject. You do not need to watch my content. You do not need to be in chat. You do not need to lurk in chat. The lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do is focus on that existence, and then if my content can make that existence a little bit easier, that is the niche that I'm trying to fill on the internet. In 2024, we said fuck cancer. 2025, we're doing something slightly different. Chat, it's at this point of the stream. If you are still watching, I invite you to type the words fuck in chat. It is an energy that we're putting out into the universe in 2025 on account of all of that social, economic, and political shit that's happening. If you would like to type fuck in chat, that's great. If you'd like to take it one step further, because fuck is a multifaceted thing, you can say sort of like a positive adjacent or negative adjacent. You can go, fucking hell, I really enjoyed Dead Take. Fucking hell, isn't Neil Newborn handsome? Fucking hell, I'm really excited to bring you some horror content. And fucking hell, I've drunk 3 of these today. And that is crazy because I'd been struggling with water consumption. And I bought a new water bottle, and apparently this has scratched my brain itch for some reason. I got really over my previous water bottle, and now I have a new one. And it's got a liter in there. And I'm okay to drink water again. Why the bottle steers that? No idea, but still. Or you can say fuck as a negative. You can go fuck anxiety, fuck Sjogren's disease, as Evil Seedlet has put in chat. Fuck the Trump administration. Fuck Elon Musk. Fuck the British Labour government's treatment of the welfare state. Fuck anxiety. Fuck losing people too soon. Fuck epilepsy. Fuck Parkinson's disease. Fuck myalgic encephalomyelitis. Fuck intolerance. Fuck sadness. I am so fucking lucky to be here, and thank you for joining. I'm going to find somebody to raid, and when I say I'm going to find somebody to raid, I know exactly who I'm going to raid. We're going to raid into Chrome, because it's apparently their birthday. Let's go raid Chrome, because it's their birthday. They're doing Final Fantasy Shuffler. So when I was in that stream earlier, they were playing Final Fantasy 3, and I guess there's a button that makes them switch games every once in a while. I don't know. We'll find out. I will be back tomorrow. Currently, it's a question mark about whether or not I'll pick up a new horror or I'll play something as a one-off. I'll let you know. Well, you'll know when I know, and when I know, I'll have just gone live. So, if you are subscribed, drop a radio emote. If you are subscribed, drop a raid emote on arrival. If you are unsubscribed, there are some raid messages in chat. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. Make sure you grab yourself a drink, hug your loved ones, sniff your beloved family animals, all that shiz. And take care of yourselves. Because you might not have meant to, but you've honestly taken care of me the last couple of months. And I really appreciate all of the community for it, because I'm very lucky to have the platform that I do. And thank you for keeping on coming back. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow.